threw it away. Hoffer leads a 3-on-2. Hoffer pitches out to Jordan. Yes. Michael Jordan with his first field goal. The Bulls with a 12-9 advantage.
Well, that was to help out on people, in particular Shawn Kemp. At least with Sam Perkins in there, you have to honor his perimeter shot.
And here's Jordan. Well, that is his second field goal. Michael doing it with the jump shot. We talked about
contact when he has to. When his outside shot is off, or if it's a close game, he knows how to get fired.
What a move by Jordan. Well, he took it right at Gary Payton, able to spin baseline on the
part of Gary Payton as a post to lean on it, to feel it, and then spin off it as Gary Payton, an outstanding defender, caught frozen on the play.
Jordan putting moves on Kemp and hits. Michael Jordan picked up on the switch by Shawn Kemp and is extended to an 18.
Ref on the play, but knocked that ball loose, got the benefit of the call. Jordan is thinking drive on Kemp, try to draw a foul. Excellent defense by Shawn, still got the shot off.
Timeout is taken, 2:29 remaining in the first. And Simpkins up front. This Rodman, of course, still serving the suspension. Jordan with the turnaround, goes to the spin. So Michael now 5-4, 15, 4 and 3/10 seconds to go in the first quarter. All right, here's Jordan. Across the midcourt line. Michael Jordan from midcourt. Beyond area code range for 3 for Jordan.
Michael almost taking his time, knowing that he wanted to get to just to a spot where he could be able to shoot a jump shot and still get it to the rim. And he went up and shot that one with ease from such an amazing distance. I think George Carl would have rather seen him drive to the basket than take that jump shot.
I think Michael's thinking, let's see, I'm not eluding contact here, am I?
The matchup that everybody wants to see when the Chicago Bulls and Seattle Sonics get together, Michael Jordan and Gary Payton. Michael goes to work inside as much as possible against Payton. Beautiful spin move. The three-pointer to beat the buzzer for his 13th point of the first quarter, as Michael, I think, likes to be guarded by Gary Payton. Here he goes to work on Hersey Hawkins, where he really feels he has that height advantage for the little turnaround jumper to the baseline. So 7 against Payton and 2 against Hersey, Detlef Schrempf, and 2 against other people, as Michael Jordan off to a fantastic start.
He has hit 6 of 10 from the field for his 13 points. He will get a rest at the start of the second quarter. Steve Kerr.
Rodman has had to make Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen work just that much more, as Michael Jordan works beautifully on that left wing. Not that they're not capable of it, and they read each game as it comes along. If it's more scoring, they do that. Remembers very well what George Karl said about it, but this is Michael Jordan's game. He's not going to change it because somebody said something about it, in particular somebody from North Carolina. He's going to play his game. George Karl right now not happy with the offensive group that he had out
over the years, and he felt that it had affected the Knicks and how they play against Jordan. Michael Jordan with 17 points. He is just eating up the Sonics in his first half. Recaptured by Jordan, and he was fouled. Another recovery and able to get that shot up and out of his hands to draw the foul. And Michael Jordan of the Sonics, although they are 32 and 13, not playing at the top of the game, they have certainly missed Nate McMillan, a key player. Posting, putting them over, and draws the foul.
18-18 between Sprewell and Jordan. That game was over in about 6 minutes, and I think Latrell Sprewell, going to the All-Star game, missed his first 9 shots of that game.
The Bulls now lead by 13. Yes. Michael Jordan lighting up the Sonics here in the first half. He now field goal attempt. The Bulls by 11. Jordan going back door to take the lead pass from Pippen.
Oh, this is
Michael Jordan earlier this week created a stir by saying that he will play again next year, but since that statement was made, he He pulled back slightly. We talked about this earlier with Michael.
It stands as year to year. I mean, I don't have a contract for next year. I look forward to hopefully winning a championship and then keeping everybody together and doing it again. That's always been my frame of mind. And I don't want to jump ahead of myself or jump ahead of the organization by saying I'll be back next year. I think that's something that they have to decide. And with me, I'm just going to take it year by year and feel myself. And Dennis don't have contracts for next year. So, I mean, for me to say I'll be back next year, it's kind of jumping ahead of everybody.
Once again, he will be a free agent. He currently has a one-year deal that pays him a reported $30 million. I also asked him, could he see playing elsewhere, and the indication was no, but certain things have to fall into place. Shot clock at 6. Jordan to the drive. Well, we have seen a number of drives today by Michael Jordan, although for the most part, the Seattle Sonics with some technical difficulties in the first half have turned things around here in the second. Michael Jordan with his first field goal of the third quarter, only a second shot attempt. He now has 28. Was off the mark. Here is Jordan. Yes.
You know, Barb, it was almost like Phil Jackson at halftime and said, yeah, Michael had a great first half, but we can't stand around and watch him score half our points. And
first call.
Well, Michael coming out of that timeout, first drawing a foul on Hersey Hawkins the play before, this time just beating Hawkins to a spot, getting in the air and let fly with the jumper. Quick first step by Michael, fake screen by Caffey, as Michael has been smooth with a jump shot all afternoon.
Seconds to go in the third. Jordan off the dribble. Yes. Well, Michael Jordan heating it up once again, as you mentioned, after the Bulls try to get out. Jordan putting behind the back and lost possession, able to recover and finds Caffey. Recovered.
Jumped in the
air at the high post. Jordan eluding and hitting. So that is 34 for Jordan.
Michael and Craig Elo. Look at Michael's eyes. Looking at him as they're both having a little chuckle right now. As Michael may have said something after he made that jump shot to Craig Elo, as if to say, Craig, I remember you. Cleveland, right? 69 points.
Off a hard screen by Caffey. Jordan wide open. Yes. 36 for Jordan. The
Payton normally hook up on, but a beautiful pass that time by Snow.
Oh, Michael Jordan heating it up, and then a glance over at George Karl.
A little two-man game. They call that the pinch post out of the triangle. A little handoff, and Michael knew that was going as soon as he left his hand, and the little glance to George Karl.
Second half.
Normally you can live with Michael Jordan making a lot of perimeter jump shots. What you don't like to do is put him on the foul line and give a statement defensively.
Through the foul. Michael,
a good basketball movement around the floor will get you scoring opportunities like that.
Foul on it. So 39 for Jordan, who leads the NBA at 30.4 per game. 40 points representing the most points scored against Seattle by an individual this season. Now Jordan, played by Payton, posting up. Michael Jordan with 42 points. And George Karl calls for time. They came back in the third, came within 2. Jordan for the three. Yes. 45 for Jordan.
Hersey Hawkins said that on talent, we're about even with the Bulls. They are just mentally tougher than we are. And they also do not have Michael Jordan. The Chicago Bulls do. As
Michael, now, the statements by George Karl saying that you're playing, trying not to be hurt, was that motivation for you today?
Well, I mean, every time I step on the court, I got a sense of motivation. Playing the Sonics, you know, we faced them in the finals, you know, and they gave us a good run for our money. We know they're going to be contenders this year. You know, I think Carl, what he's saying is, you know, more or less trying to get me to go to the hole. I'm going to shoot my jump shot. Defense to give me the jump shot. I'm going to take it. If they want to let me go to the hole, open up the lane. I go to the hole. But they're not giving me the lanes to go to the hole, and I'm going to play my game. I'm not really going to let coaches dictate how I play the game.
Now, you told me that this was one of the most important games on this West Coast swing. Why was this one so important?
Well, I mean, we're coming in playing against a team that's, you know, pretty much the best team in the West right now at this stage. I mean, no one else has beat them. They're the Western Conference champions, so they are the Western Conference champions till someone beat them. We're without Dennis, so it was a measuring stick for us to come in and compete hard and give ourselves a barometer in terms of when we get Dennis back, we're a better basketball club. We feel a little bit more confident. We win a game on their court. That gives us even more confidence. I think that's just, it was a great win for us today.
All right, congratulations on a great game. I'll see you at the All-Star game. All right, back to you, Marv.
Thank you, Ahmad. Yes, Michael Jordan was presented with the jump shot opportunities, and he did take advantage. 19 of 28 overall, 45 points, and some conversation in the direction of the Seattle Sonic bench. That's the final. Chicago 91, Seattle 84. We'll be back in a moment.